Hey, welcome in everyone. Welcome back. We're going to be doing a quick video today on how to get your researching all set up and squared away. As always, if you're enjoying the video, feel free to hit that like, subscribe, and notification button so you know when all of our videos are coming out. All right, let's talk about research. Researching is going to be done primarily from your 4 base crafting stations: blacksmithing, clothing, jewelry, and woodworking, with a quick alibi to alchemy and enchanting, which we will talk about real quick so you understand how those work. With researching, all you're going to do is go into your crafting station, come up to the top right corner. You're going to see a button that says research. You will click on that button and it will bring you to your research section. Here you will find that you have a trait line, which will show you all the gear that can be researched on. It will also show you the trait progress as well as the traits for each of them. Under the trait progress, if you hover over each of the traits, it will also tell you what the trait does. Under clothing, you're going to have your light and medium armor. Blacksmithing will have your weapons and heavy armor. Jewelry will have your necklaces and rings. Woodworking will have your bows, staves, and shields. Once you're inside your research, what you're going to notice over here is you're going to have a number followed by traits researchable. If the number is 0, you have no items on your character that can research those traits, that contain any of these traits that you do not have researched. If we go over, for example, you will see all of these traits. We'll go to this medium helmet. You'll see I have 1 available. Additionally, now it will also tell me how long it will take to research that item. As you progress and start researching and knowing more traits, your 7th, 8th, and 9th trait researches are going to increase in duration, up to 29 days for your 9th trait alone. So starting your research early is going to be super, super important. Once you figure out that you have an item, you're going to come down to the trait. It'll be highlighted. It'll say researchable. You'll double click into it. It will tell you the item or items, if you have multiple, that you have with the trait that you're looking to research. All you do is you will click on the item. You will then click research trait and the timer will begin. When you go to use an item to research, it will consume the item to begin the research. So this Loki helm, if I want to research well-fitted, will disappear in order for me to learn the well-fitted trait that it has on it. So be very cognizant of the traits and the items that you're looking to research, as well as the items they're on, because you will lose them if you research them. Jewelry is a little different. Jewelry is a special animal. Under jewelry, yes, you have your necklaces and your rings. The traits are a little different, as they are with weapons as well. Same thing applies. You have arcane, healthy. It'll tell you unknown. It will show you the time it takes. It will show you how many items can be researched. And what you're going to do is you're simply going to click into it. The reason jewelry is unique is because jewelry contains something called exemplary. Exemplary jewelry can be found throughout the world in Sigic portals, in PvP, and what these exemplary pieces are used for are researching. You can sell them if you'd like, but cannot deconstruct them. They are only used for researching. As previously mentioned, we have alchemy and enchanting. Alchemy, the research done in alchemy is simply by playing around and opening up these unknown traits on the reagents. So if you pick 2 reagents and they have a similar trait associated to them, you'll create an unknown potion or poison, which means that when you craft it, it will then unlock traits on either or both of the reagents. You'll notice that by creating this potion of vitality, I learned the vitality trait on both beetle scuttle and butterfly wing. If you were to choose 2 reagents that do not go together, it will create an inert potion or poison. This inert potion or poison does not create anything. All you're doing is wasting ingredients. So enchanting is very much the same way. If you look over here, you'll have your aspect. If any of these have a question mark, it means you do not know the translation. You go to your potency. You'll see that Dorado, the translation is empower, but Idode, I do not know. It is a question mark, essence, all unknowns. All three of these are unknowns, which means that for me to learn the translation of these, I then have to create the glyph. Currently, even if I know two but not one of them, it will still be an unknown glyph. Simply craft the glyph. It will show you what the glyph does, a lesser glyph of disease resistance. It will show you that the essence is disease, the aspect is fine, and the potency is lower. And that is how you research for enchanting. Researching is going to be an invaluable aspect of the game, especially when you want to start transmuting and reconstructing gear. Hopefully this was helpful, and we will see you all again.